Hey, you guys, another late night vlog today. Um, I want to express a little something in regard to a little topic that they're teaching our kids in school and everything called, I say, quote unquote, Common Core. Now, the reason I want to talk about this is because I just looked at a couple of the videos that pretty much um, talking about whole deal with Common Core and everything, and saying examples like, for example, 4 times 3 equals 11, 2 plus 2 equals 5. Like, seriously? Like, what the fuck? What kind of shit are they teaching our kids today? Okay, and I didn't even stop there. I went ahead and watched like a lot of the stuff that some of these people that actually watch both sides. The people that defend the whole Common Core deal and the people that oppose it and all. And frankly, I'm sorry, but I have to side on the whole deal against that a whole Common Core. Like seriously, what the fuck? Okay, now I don't know why would you go ahead and change of uh, a whole system of a whole teaching system just to make things a lot more complicated for students to even understand it in the first place. Now, I could imagine something like, for example, if kids already have, let's say there's kids that already have enough trouble with math, then how much more trouble are they have more to understand that? And this is just the math part. I haven't even looked at the other aspects of the whole Common Core deal. Like seriously, what in the fuck are they trying to teach or anything? And the whole deal is this: we need more educated people, and pretty much the way I see it, they're making it more difficult for people to get educated and all. Okay, I see it more difficult for them to understand shit. Okay, now I can understand, for example, an education system, let's say universities and all, where they kind of make things much more critical. They make it much more difficult. It has its benefit as its counterpart to pretty much teach people in such a way that they understand it quickly. But this shit, it's just fucking unnecessary. You're making things much more complicated. The idea is to make things much more simple for you can expedite everything for you can get your students to learn much more faster, to understand much more deeper and everything. And I have heard a lot of some of the bullshit some of these teachers say that for example, that kids aren't interested in math, or they feel that they're not good at math or anything. No, okay? Different people are good at different things. They have different understandings about different subjects, different topics. You can't just force someone to pretty much be as good as the next person because there are kids that are much more talented in some things than others. That's not what they're fucking getting. They want one particular general standard for everything. Let me tell you a little something about myself. Okay, I'm a college student that attends U of H. My major is in computer engineering. My minor is in organic chemistry, and I'm also considering a second minor. And I'm not really sure in either neurology or genetics. Well, the thing is that here, here's the thing. Um, one of the most inspirational professors that I had in engineering, one of my engineering professors, he was really talented in such a way that he could explain uh, some very complex concepts in such a way that it would take a lot of the time. It will only take a couple of minutes, and you already understood it. You already knew it. You already understood it really well to the point that you can go on and move to the next topic, and all. And me looking at these kids struggling through shit like this, and they're making shit much more difficult. It's almost like if they're trying to like pretty much filtrate only certain kids to only only certain kids to make it to a particular high standard and all. It's pretty much somewhat similar to what you see in universities where they only a certain percentage make it at the end and all. And it just fucking pisses me off to see shit like this. See shit that makes education much more difficult instead of making it much more simpler and all. Now, another point I want to make is this: I believe teachers are underpaid also. Okay, I believe teachers are underpaid because it's one of the most important jobs there is. Is one of the most important jobs, and yet it's underpaid. I had a teacher in elementary school that she once told me that everything starts with a teacher. Whatever field of study, whatever field of work, or whatever you do, it always starts with a teacher. Name me one thing that does not require a teacher, and I'll point out where the teacher is. It can be anything. It can it can be in engineering. It can be an education system. You can even have the most lamest jobs, and you'll always have one teacher, one way or another. Sometimes the teacher is just sometimes the teacher is just the um, it's just the experience. It's just the um, you yourself applying to yourself to learn something. But there's always a teacher involved in something. But anyway, getting back to the whole point, I think the whole Common Core shit is fucking stupid. Fuck Common Core. Okay? Fuck that shit. Because the thing is, you're preparing a generation to lead us. We already have a generation full of stupid people that can't even do shit right. Well, if you look out there, there's a lot of people think that social problems are the most important thing when in reality it's not. There are a bunch of other problems that are much more crucial that can affect us all. Some of them even kill us. Some of them can affect the lives of many people, and people are worrying over stupid shit. And and the thing is that the as far as I see, things have kind of gone downhill as time passes by and all. Okay, and we're educating kids in such a way that uh, that makes it difficult on them and all. But but seriously, let me know what y'all think over this whole deal and everything. Because personally, I think Common Core is just fucking stupid. You're supposed to make things much more simplified, not much more complicated. One of the things I learned throughout the whole course of going to school to be an engineer is that the purpose of the engineer is to make complicated things much more simpler, not the other way around, not make simple things much more complicated. And that's the way it should be with a not just that field, with a bunch of other stuff. Sometimes simplicity gets you farther. Sometimes making things much more simpler gets you much more efficiency. Because after all, what companies look for is efficiency. A lot of things look for efficiency. It's about efficiency, and it's about how much easier you make things, not how complicated you make shit to be. But anyway, that'll be all for now, and I guess I guess I ranted out uh, a lot of what kind of pisses me off over this whole Common Core shit. But anyway, uh, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.